Bucs lose to the Lions in the most frustrating game of the year.
Lions played like their life depended on it, and the Bucs did not.
Yep, that and more in the next episode of Buccaneers Captain Report.
Stay tuned. Stay locked in. Are you ready for some football?
And welcome to the Buccaneers Captain Report. I'm Big, he's small,
AKA Jive.
and this is our episode of the Bucs and Lions game. Unfortunately,
Post-game show.
Yeah, post-game show. Unfortunately, it was a loss. So Jay, how have you been since the game? How's your week been? How you feeling? Well, how's your day been? For real, how you feeling? Just your overall, man.
I've been like Lil Kim. I'm ducking and dodging all the negativity, all the Lions fans. I've been like this all day. Yeah, that's how I've been. But it's all good though. I'm still here. I'm still alive, breathing, and I'm still a Bucs fan. If nothing else.
Yes, sir. This was a frustrating game, but we'll be okay. We'll see them in the playoffs. I have no doubt about that. As far as the game itself, I think you phrased it perfectly. The Lions were playing like their life depended on it, and the Bucs were not playing like that. The Lions brought the intensity. The Lions were more physical than we were. Their defense just played a overall great game, which surprised me because they had all backups.
Yep. Something I heard watching the game, the commentary said is that what we said a week ago on our post-game show a week ago or two, I can't remember which game, when all of our damn near all of our DBs was out.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even tell that they were backups.
No, you couldn't tell.
We said that a week ago, and I heard the commentary last night say that you couldn't tell. Man, them backups was playing like they were, like they look. Hats off to them, give them props.
Mm-hmm.
They played sensational. And yeah, not only that, they played like they were trying to get that contract at the end of the year.
Hats off to their defensive coordinator. They did a good job bringing them boys up to speed, man. But as far as the game itself, it was just a frustrating game.
Let me do the breakdown. All right, so here go the breakdown. They get the ball first, they strike first, they score. Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Burnt the rookie Jacob Parrish. At first I thought he gambled, but he did trip. And after that was it. Touchdown. 7-0. We get the ball. Our next drive, kickoff, looked nice. Very good. 51 yards. from Johnson. And then again, what's been hurting the Buccaneers all year this season is the fact that they always seem to get a penalty after every huge play. So Mayweather got a penalty call for holding. We have that 51-yard kickoff return was returned. The Bucs drive was a 3 and out. Lions came out 3 and out. Bucs came out 3 and out. Moving on, fast forward, second quarter. Detroit.
Wait. I want to bring this up on our first drive, our first 3 and out on third down. The ref missed a late hit to Baker Mayfield on the helmet while he was already down. Like he gave himself up laying down on the ground, and the guy came in and just jumped on top of him. I seen like wide receivers get a flag on that, let alone quarterback. So that was weird.
Yeah, it definitely was, and the fact that you said that, I want to give a shout out to one of our followers on YouTube who said, "Man, it's hard when you play against the Lions and the Zebras."
Yeah. They missed.
I can't remember his name, but I'm gonna give you a shout out. Officially, give you a shout out. Just give me a minute. Let me find the name, and then I'll give you an official shout out because you was on point with that. Can't beat the Lions when they tag team with the Zebras. I liked that comment. Bucs next drive.
Wait. Before you go on, man, we can't miss the Yaya Diaby sack fumble, bro. Turn over on down for them, and that was the end of the first.
All right, so second quarter comes. Detroit gets the ball. Bucs give up a 78-yard touchdown to Jamel Gibbs, putting the score 14-0. Bucs next drive, possibly one of the worst drives of the season because we ended up on that next drive after the touchdown losing none other than Mike Evans.
Yep.
I thought it may have been like the hamstring again, but come to find out it was concussion and shoulder injury. And put him out for the rest of the game. Elijah Roberts on 3rd and 15 blocks a pass.
Good stuff.
To end the Lions drive. So now the Bucs get the ball on their drive and loses it with a fumble by Sterling Shepard. Yeah. So at this moment, as you can see, we're definitely struggling on the offensive side. Good thing for us on that drive, when we lose the fumble, Detroit did not capitalize on the Bucs turnover because they ended up missing a field goal on the short field. But the Bucs managed to give it up again with the controversial interception takeaway from, I believe the guy from Detroit Lions was Arthur Marlowe, excuse me if I mispronounced the name, involving the pass to Cade Otton, getting the ball ripped out of his arms. And Cade Otton is a big guy, so for him to do that, you could tell that the Lions wanted it more. After our turnover, their drive ended with Tyke Smith with the blitz sack, and the next play, none other than last week's Defensive Player of the Week, Jamel Dean, ended their drive with an interception. That gave the Bucs an opportunity to end the second quarter, the first half, with 3-point field goal before I continue to the second half. You want to break down this first half?
That was the first half. I thought right after we scored that field goal and the clock hit 0-0-0, I was like, man, what a frustrating half of football. I hope Todd Bowles and the coaches go in the locker room and make some adjustments. That was my thought right there. So, so I still had hope, and I had hope because the defense kept us in it. You know what I'm saying? They're up 14-3. That's manageable. You know what I mean?
Right. Usually at this point, being 14-3, any other time, and seeing how our defense, with the turnovers that they did get the first half, what made me think this was going to be a BS game, my personal opinion, is when the Lions defense was playing more aggressive than our defense, one, and number two, Baker Mayfield wasn't connecting with his receivers. That was my thoughts going in to the second half. Granted, we were looking for Todd Bowles to make adjustments as he usually does. One of the key factors that we needed to lock in on is what adjustment is going to be made on the offensive side, on the offensive corner side. But we'll get into that.
Yeah, I feel you. It's funny you thought that because I thought we're gonna make our halftime adjustments. I've seen this story before. We're gonna come out, score, keep them from scoring, score again. Before you know it, it's a brand new game. That's what I thought. I still did not think like we're losing this game because you said they play way more physical than us, and they're up 11 points. They doing a bunch of stuff just to be up 11 points. I'm like, we're gonna make our adjustment and be fine.
Yeah, like I said, it was more of the offense I was worried about, and not the defense. Although they went over the 20 points, like you said, you would like for us to stay over the 20 points at the end of the game. I still felt that our defense did well enough, but like I said, the adjustments on the offense side wasn't there. You could see the first half that the Lions put up 270 yards of offense. And the Bucs offense did less than 60 yards. And the Bucs run game was non-existent the first half. And I felt like they should have made some adjustments after the first half. Because if you don't get that run game going, you're not going to be successful with the passing game.
Still, with all that being said, I still was chilling. I still was like, hey, we're gonna make our little adjustments. We're gonna come back in the second half, find on our cylinders. And the reason I say that is because this offense hasn't been stopped all year for like the Eagles game is the closest, and it went just like this. Like in the first half, our offense couldn't do nothing. In the second half, we started going, and I'm thinking it's gonna be the same way. Like we're gonna start going, start getting points and everything. So this, like I did not see this coming. So
yeah. I mean, I definitely saw it coming. We had no run game. As soon as I saw that we didn't have no run game, and as soon as I saw that they wasn't targeting like key players, like I don't even think they targeted Baker targeted Emuka Egbuka all that first half. But moving on, fast forward, third quarter. Yeah, the Bucs get the ball after halftime. Baker do end up marching down the field and targeting Emuka Egbuka a couple of times, and there was a couple of missed. It just seemed like how the last game was, where there was out of sync on the first drive when he targeted Emuka Egbuka. But he did connect with a couple of passes to Tez Johnson, and one of the passes ended up being a touchdown. That put the score now to 9-14. And I said 9-14 is because for some reason the Bucs went for a 2-point conversion and were denied. Now the Lions' first drive, I'm gonna get into that. Let me finish. The Lions' first drive on the second half, Winfield saved a touchdown, but got near Gibbs close enough to where he punching in a 5-yard touchdown. Bucs' second drive of the third quarter was a 3-and-out. Lions made a 3-point on their drive, a 3-point field goal on their drive, which was a 58-yard field goal. On that play, we suffered another loss with Hassan Reddick with the ankle injury and being out for the remaining of the game. Fast forward, and as I continue going to the fourth quarter, I'm going to add in some timestamps because that's going to be part of my take when we break down the second half. So fast forward to 10 minutes and 18 seconds. Bucs get a kickoff. Now, Ted Johnson had a high-flying catch the next play by Baker. The next play after that, Baker ended up fumbling the ball, but the Bucs recover that fumble. But that put us at 4-5. Baker had a play to our end that was completed. That completed that 4-5. Baker took a shot at the end zone to wide receiver Taz, and missed his opportunity to get a touchdown at that point. With a second attempt at 4-5, the Lions get a defensive pass interference call to give the Bucs a first down. Baker Mayfield targets Shepard with a completed pass. Next play, Baker Mayfield attempted to pass to Emuka Egbuka, which was wide open, but fell short.
Yeah, he was short.
Because, like we said, the aggressiveness of the Detroit Lions D-line was just after Baker Mayfield 99% of the game. Baker on 4-8 targeted Emuka Egbuka again and threw another missed pass. And
high pass. He was throwing high all
the whole
day.
game he was throwing them high all game to not even just Emuka, to all the other receivers. His passes was just off. And we turn over the ball at 4 minutes and 18 seconds. Lions get the ball back. There were 3-and-out. The time now is 2 minutes and 33 seconds. After that, it was murder she wrote.
Yeah, the game was over after that, basically.
And the reason why I said after that it was murder she wrote, the game was over, is because I felt like the Bucs was just like, fuck it, plank it, forget it. This game is wraps, is how I felt. What's your takeaway on the second half?
You made it seem like they gave up. I don't think they gave up. I think we all realized the game was over. Well, my take was, it's gonna be weird for you to hear. My take is I put this loss on Baker Mayfield because the reason this game was frustrating to me is because we had so many opportunities to come back to score, and Baker missed all those throws, high, short, long. So I put this one on Baker and just Baker, bro, because I can't say it's the OC because the first half, it could have been the OC because no one was getting open. On the second half, we have receivers that were getting open, but Baker just couldn't get the ball to him. And after the game, I think it came out that he had like an ankle thing or something, which makes sense on why he was throwing balls high. But like, if y'all knew he had like an ankle thing, y'all shouldn't have ran the ball more. I don't know, bro. Like,
yeah, your ankles don't got nothing to do with your arm.
Nah,
obviously, I mean, it does. It
makes
I take
sense.
that back.
It makes sense. Why
I take
he was
that
throwing
back.
them high.
I take that back. I mean, because your legs is your core strength.
Especially if he felt like his ankle was weak, he might have been putting more on that ball than he needed to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. And I get what you're saying, that you put it on Baker.
Yeah.
And once we get towards the end of this post-game show and you want to throw him in the plank, I wouldn't even be mad at you. But even with going into the second half, like I said before, I felt like there are adjustments that were supposed to be made on the offensive side, not even just on the defensive side, more on the offensive side. Because I didn't have no issues with the defense.
Yeah, the defense was
as
good.
much
Defense was good.
as I did with the offensive side. So there was absolutely no adjustments to be made. And if you knew, like you said, that Baker had issues with his ankle going in that second half, then you definitely need to be making some kind of effort on the offensive side. So I'm not putting it on Baker. I could easily put it on Baker because, like how we discussed all the time, when you tell our people that you wasn't even a Baker fan.
Yeah, you.
So I could easily say, man, I knew it about Baker. I knew it.
That's why I say it's gonna be weird for you to hear this from me, but
I'm not putting it on Baker. I'm putting it on the offensive coordinator because your play calling suck, and it's part of my language, you guys. But the play calling reason,
that, bro.
And also the reason why I say that, the reason why I added the timestamps. Listen, they started on that fourth quarter at 10 minutes and 18 and ended it at 4 minutes and 18. And your play calling, you were supposed to put in 2 minute drives.
Can I ask you
You could have had 2 minute drives within that 10 minutes to 4.
Can I ask you a question?
But the offensive coordinator dropped the ball. You fucking suck. Suck ass.
May I ask you a question, sir? Is it the OC that called the wrong plays, or he did call the right plays and the wide receivers were not getting open? No down the field wide receivers open. See, that's what I'm saying. You can't just say the OC wasn't calling the right plays. He called the right plays. Like, receivers was not getting open on a bunch of them, and then when they were getting open, Baker threw the ball high. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say it's just, if everything stays the same and Baker just have a better game, it's a good chance we win that game. If I called you like 2 weeks ago and said, bro, we played the Lions. We held them to 24 points. We got a pick and we got a sack fumble. Do you think we win this game? Like, in your mind, 2 weeks ago, is that a game that we win? If I said we played the Lions and we had them to 24 points and we got them for 2 turns, no. Who would take that game, bro?
And knowing that they got backup DBs, I'll take the Bucs over.
Hell yeah. I was like, man, how much did we score?
All right.
9. What you mean 9? You know what I'm saying?
All right, so look, what you missing is the whole first half.
Nah.
You missing the whole first half where they came in the second half after going through a first half and made no fucking adjustments. And knowing that your quarterback is injured is what I'm saying. That's on the OC. That's not on Baker. That's on the OC and the play calling.
Okay, you still ain't getting what I'm saying. Like, he called
anybody, and I'm not taking the bad throws away from Baker. He played shitty, and every dog had his bad day.
It's not just the bad throws.
The play calling was fucking shitty.
It's not just the bad throws. Like, receivers have to be open for you to throw it to them. If they weren't open, then he got to check the ball down. So you seen, oh, that's a bad play. Why he throwing so short? When he had to do going deep, he just couldn't get open, bro.
Okay, then adjust your play calls so there's routes where you know the strength of your receivers. At the end of the day, it's still the play call. Yeah. Whether they're not getting deep or not, at the end of the day, you see how the defense is playing. At the end of the day, it's adjusting the play call. It all falls on that. I don't care what you say. They're not getting deep. If they're not getting open going deep, then adjust the play calls to where they're not going deep.
The weird thing is the same guys was getting open last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. Like,
going against
what's different now?
Going against different DBs.
Backup DBs.
It doesn't matter if they backup or the starters, they're still different. When you see different, you gotta do different. If you see that they ain't getting open, you putting it on the receivers. And you see that as a coordinator, you see that your receivers ain't getting open because these DBs are playing aggressive. They playing for a contract. They don't want to be backup. They want to be starters. Adjust your play calling.
I mean,
and then know you starting the ball out, and then know that you started the ball, then know that you started off at 10 minutes and 18 at the play call, and then now you got to run special 2 minutes. I mean, you do practices for that.
Do you not think they were not in 2 minutes, bro?
The way they was moving? Hell no.
Looked like in 2
Man,
minutes.
hell no. Hell no.
Nobody was
Man, hell no.
open.
Bro, watch the game again, bro.
One of your
go back and watch the game.
Can you listen to me? One of your main things about QBs is picks. If Baker was throwing the ball down the field in 2 minutes like you wanted him to, it would have been a bunch of picks, bro. Receivers were just not getting open, bro. When you beat, you beat. That's it. Sometimes dudes are better than you. You just beat. Sometimes you might be better than them, but they having a better night than you. You just beat, bruh. We just beat. Dudes wouldn't get open. And if Baker was forcing that ball 2 years ago, he would have threw 6 picks. Because he would have been forcing the hell out of that ball.
Bro, I'm 100% not saying that Baker should have forced anything.
Then so what? If receivers ain't open, like what you want them to do?
I'm saying they should have got the running game started earlier in the first half.
All right.
Because they were struggling already in the first half with getting the ball down the field. So get the ball, start punching in some running plays. And to throw off some play actions, to throw off the defense, the DBs.
That's why it was a frustrating game.
Just like Todd Bowles make adjustments and show different schemes. On the offensive side, they make adjustments and through different schemes.
That's why I said it was a frustrating game. That's why I said it was a frustrating game because guys wasn't open. And when they did get open, like Baker overthrew them or threw it too high or underthrew them. It was just not all night. And sometimes it's just not your night, bro. It's okay.
They could have got the ball out of his hands fast with quick slants. Man,
they could have did a bunch of stuff.
Emuka Egbuka.
They could have did a bunch of stuff.
Bro, Emuka Egbuka got feet. You know what I'm saying? They could have made it to where they made some plays to where it got out of Baker's hands and did quick slants in and out within that fourth quarter.
They could have.
But they didn't because they didn't make those play calls. Go back and watch the game. I watched it. You watched the game one time when it was playing. Go back and watch the game. I watched it. You watched the game. Go back and watch the game. And then we'll go back and discuss. I'm not going to call it's the OC. On the play caller, bro. It's the OC. It's 100%. Anybody could see that as, bro, anybody who
See,
analyzes,
this is what I don't like.
it's the OC.
This is what I don't like. Like, everything been working for 6 weeks. A motherfucker have one off week and y'all want to throw him under the motherfucking bus. Like, get the fuck out. Nah, bro.
You could be saying that too. You saying you could be throwing
Who?
under the bus.
Who?
Baker under the bus.
I'm
not
said I put the loss on him, but I ain't throwing under the bus and nothing. Say he could have did this. He could. Nah, bro. Like, the loss is on you. It's over. We moving on to the next thing. I'm not saying what he could have did. Like, he could have threw all the passes to where they needed to be, but he didn't. But I put this one on you, so what we're going to do is just move on to the next one. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
Two things could be true. Baker Mayfield had an off night.
Yeah.
Whether you want to blame it and use the excuse of it was my ankle, what the F ever. You had an off night. Every dog has his off night.
Yeah.
The second thing that could be true is the OC play calling was shitty. That could also be true. I'm not taking nothing away from him saying Baker had a bad game, but he is not taking away. That's crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm this hyped, because he's not listening. He's just thinking, no, it's definitely not the OC. Go back and watch the fucking game. Go back and watch the game. And I know a whole bunch of y'all.
I don't think.
How it's not play calling when you ain't make no adjustments?
I don't think.
What the fuck?
It was play calling.
How it's not play calling and you ain't making no kind of adjustments?
Because looking at the game with the same plays, if nothing changed, bro, if Baker hits those throws, we probably win the game.
Bro, if Baker hit those throws.
If he hit the throws,
But he didn't hit those throws.
Right,
so what do you have to do? Make a jump. If he's not making the throws, then what do? Make adjustments. That's all I'm saying. You missing that? That shit going over your head, bro.
It's not.
Man, yes it is. That shit is going over your head,
it's not on play call.
Bro, yes it is, bro. Why you keep saying that?
It's not.
If you see your quarterback is not making certain plays on, do something fucking different. What are you not understanding, bro? What the fuck? Bro, what are you not understanding, bro?
I understand. He should have changed or did something different. That's what you saying. That's what you think. But I don't think it was play call.
Yeah, well, I don't feel like that's.
Let's just agree to disagree on this one, dog.
I'm not the only one that thinks that way.
Let's just agree to disagree.
We would disagree to 100% disagree.
Yeah, agree to 100% disagree. I don't think it was played.
Baker had a bad game.
And
the OC
receivers
had
a bad game. And you could say the OC
I'm
had a bad game.
I'm not even say the receivers had a bad game.
It was open.
Man, they got open more times than they dropped the ball or anything. They was open.
But in the first half, they wasn't getting open at all, bro. You said he didn't make adjustment. He adjusted some in the second half because they got way more open in the second half. The first half, they weren't getting nowhere, bro. And also, DBs was draped all over our wide receivers. We couldn't get a flag for nothing.
Yeah, go back and watch the game.
Nothing.
Go back and watch the game.
I watched the game.
I
rewatched the game.
No, you didn't. Get to the stats.
When
did you rewatch the game? When you went to sleep after the game?
Last night.
Cap. You went to sleep right after the game. Cap. Because you got to be at work. Cap. I know you capping. Don't cap to these. Don't be out here capping to these people. You ain't watched the whole game again last night after you watched the game.
I watched the 45-minute recap because I was mad and I wanted to see it again.
Get to the stats.
Baker, 28 for 50, 228 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 INT. In my head, that's not an INT because I never heard of the double review, bro. How they review it, they say, okay, it's a catch, Bucs ball, and then they go back and upon further. What do you mean upon further? You already reviewed this. What y'all talking about, bro? So that one was weird. Jared Goff was really efficient 20 of 29, 241, a touchdown, and an INT. INT by Jamel Dean there. Rashad White had 10 carries for 38 yards, abysmal. Jamar Gibbs has 17 carries for 136 yards and 2 touchdowns. Man, I'm not used to seeing no one run on us like that. That was crazy as hell. As far as receiving, our leading receiver was K. Otten with 7 for 65 yards because he was the only person getting open. And for them, Amon-Ra St. Brown had 6 catches for 86 yards, most of which came in the first half. In the second half, Todd changed defense and kind of slowed him down. That's the comparison right there. As far as individual players, I would like to add that Yaya Diaby did get another sack, so that gives him on the year 3.5. Good. Our lead tackler was Savassier Dennis. He had a terrible game, but he had 12 tackles and 1 sack. Tyke Smith had a sack also. Anthony Nelson had a sack. Good. And as far as that, just a bunch of tackles. Son Reddick had no tackles, no sacks. That's because he went out of the game. And coach was saying he's going to be gone for an extended period of time, so it might be a month or so.
Injuries continue.
Yep. I did the count this morning. We lose about 2 starters per game. What is that? Damn. As far as them, of course, we talked about Gerald Gall, Jahmyr Gibbs, David Montgomery. We kept him at bay. 13 carries for 21 yards, 1.6 yards a carry. Jahmyr Gibbs caught some passes as well. 3 catches for 82 yards. My goodness. I felt like the defense played well, but I'm looking at these stats. I'm like, maybe they played good, not well. They kept us in the game. Sam Laporta had 3 catches for 15. And defense, they had a sack. Jack Campbell had a sack. Derek Barnes had a sack. And Terrius Wheat had a sack and a half. Their leading tackler was Eric Hallett with 8 tackles. And that was the stats right there. Looks like their defensive stats are way lower than ours. That's because we had the ball less than them. Defense felt like it played well because in that first half, when they got going, I just had a feeling that this might be like 28-0 by the end of the first half. But defense didn't let that happen. That's why I had hope in the second half that we could come back and make something happen. But nope, no, we didn't.
Yeah, as far as injuries, like we stated, Hassan Reddick got injured, and Evans, 1 game coming back, 1 game out. The Lions did lose a player as well on the defensive side. I think like one of the DBs or whatever. I don't think he got back in the game, but they lost a player as well. So that's it as far as injuries. But I do want to mention, see what happens when you praise a man talking about my Savior, our Savior has
Savior.
finally risen
Hey, listen.
from the injury report.
Listen. Oh,
God
Mike,
was like, all right, play with me if you want to.
talking about Mike?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
play with God if you want to.
I ain't playing with God.
Got that man hurt.
But Mike is still. Well, Mike will be back in
The
in
word-
the playoffs.
The word says you put no object and man above me.
I'm not.
Your
putting,
ass did.
I'm not
Got
putting
that man
the
hurt.
object of man above. If
Calling the man
if y'all-
Savior, yes you will.
If y'all don't know,
I ain't never finna call
folks,
another man my Savior.
if
What
y'all
the hell?
don't know, folks on the internet, these are jokes. So yeah.
They're all jokes. We all joking.
So
Yeah, we joking.
So if I'm joking, I'm liable to say whatever.
Yeah, you can. I was
could
joking
think
too with
of,
you,
bro.
I was joking too with you.
Because you made that sound a little serious, bro. Like, I ain't calling the other man my set. Man, hold up, bro. I was jokes, bro.
I'm giving you.
Chill out.
Look, I'm just giving you the same energy that you gave me when it came to Tyrod Taylor a few weeks ago.
You are a fan, aren't you? See, you bringing it back.
And your Savior is the false prophet, and it's hurt now.
See, this is why this game is weird, bro. Because I'm looking at the breakdown of the offenses. First down, we had 15. They had 17. Third down efficiency, we're 4 for 16. They're 3 for 13. Fourth down efficiency, we're 2 for 5. They're 1 for 2. Total plays were 66 to 65. Sacks allowed. We gave up 4. They gave up 4. Punts. We punted 6 times. They punted 5 times. Like, this game should be closer, bro. It should be way closer, bro. It's okay. Just like I said, what was it? 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, when we played the Eagles. Yeah, when we played the Eagles, and we had the Seahawks next, and we had the 49ers next, and then this game against the Lions. My goal was to go 2-2. We went 2-2. We're 5-2. If you told me in preseason that the Bucs was gonna be 5-2 at this point in the year, I would have said hell yeah. So I'm not mad at all. This loss is gonna roll over our backs, and hopefully we can get our mind right and take our frustrations out on whoever we play next week. I do know who we play next week. I just don't want to say their name. So
yeah, if we beat them, then if we lose to them.
If we lose to them, then there'll be then it's time to panic, bro. It's time to hit that panic. It's time to hit that button. Yeah. So all in all, I was hoping for a good game. Even if we lost, I wanted a good, fun game. This was not a good, fun game. This was frustrating from Baker throwing high ball. His accuracy was off. To receivers not getting open. To our OC not making adjustments.
Yeah, to the referees.
To the refs. Oh my God, the refs.
I think it was even a point in time. I mean, the refs was making bad calls on both sides, because wasn't the crowd cheering something about the refs?
Yeah, F the refs.
Yeah. So the NFL need to start doing something about these damn refs.
They ain't gonna do nothing.
Because that shit is fucking ridiculous.
They are not going to do nothing because we're not going to stop watching, bro. They ain't going to do nothing. But somebody was saying this. They think the ref was looking out for the Lions because the ref really screwed the Lions over last game against the Chiefs. So I guess the ref, they owe them one, I guess. I don't know.
But I feel like they shouldn't. Refs shouldn't do back-to-back teams like that. You know what I'm saying? You need to spread them motherfuckers out.
I don't know, but
excuse my language,
I did not. I was saying to you off camera on the play that Mike Evans got hurt. A cornerback was riding his back before he caught the ball.
Yeah.
Like a piggyback ride, bro. Riding his back. No flag.
Yeah.
Baker got tripped on third down. They showed the replay. The defender stuck his leg out and tripped Baker Mayfield. That's supposed to be a 15-yard penalty. Did not get called. The dude just got credited with a sack.
Yeah.
And countless pass interference, holdings, false starts. Oh my God, Lions had so many false starts, bruh. At least 6.
Yeah, shout out to, like I said earlier, I pulled up his name, Gotti89.
Shots out.
To Gotti89 with that comment that he left. It's always rough when the Lions and the Zebras start working together.
Mm-hmm.
You're right about that, brother.
Yep.
You're right about that.
But Lions, it's not any bad feelings against y'all or nothing. Just like I said, we'll see y'all again in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and shout out to Main old dude, if I said your name, if I mispronounced the old dude, although I apologize, but shout out to you too. Y'all did mark us, but we'll see y'all in the playoffs.
Yeah, we'll see y'all in the playoffs.
And payback is always a mug.
No, I'm not even going to say that. I'm just saying we'll see y'all in the playoffs.
I'm gonna say it. Payback is a mug.
No, he was nice though.
He was. Yeah. No,
playoffs.
I'm not throwing him no shade. No.
We'll see y'all in the playoffs.
Man, hell no. I love everybody that leave a comment.
Yeah,
for
man.
sure. All right, let's lock this thing down, man. Let's close this thing out, man, with who's walking the plank and who's your MVP.
All right, so Jay, tell me who's walking your plank.
He really want me to go first. All right. Special teams they give me a game with no penalties, no errors, no turnovers. They have a lifetime. They have a lifetime position on the plank. And if we happen to get to the goddamn playoffs and they screw up, forget them walking the plank. I'm just throwing all their ass overboard.
Throwing them overboard. Man,
So they stayed because of that penalty was fucking ridiculous. After that man gave us a 51-yard kickoff return, and we had to return that back. But they are, like I said, they have a permanent seat, but they're not my walking the plank. My walking the plank is the OC for the piss poor play calling of Monday night's game. That's who's walking my plank. My MVP is I am going to give it to Jamel Dean.
Jamel Dean, yeah. That's a nice, good MVP.
Yeah. With one interception. I'll give it to him. Yeah.
Well, that is very good. This is the 7th game we played this year, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Baker has been great in 5 games. He's been good in 1 game, the game against Philly, and he was bad in this game. Just to put that in perspective, because I don't want y'all to think that I don't like Baker or I don't think he's great. But walking my plank is going to be Baker Mayfield. Baker, I love you, but this week you're walking the plank. Hopefully you can rebound for the rest of the season here. My MVP is going to be Yaya Diaby. with the sack fumble, looking like Shaq Barrett out there. That was his move, that chop sack fumble. Know what I'm
But they
saying?
don't got him credit for the fumble though. I don't think he has a sack fumble.
It was a sack fumble. We recovered it too. Yeah, it was a sack fumble. Yes, sir.
They don't have him credit for that.
It was a sack fumble, sir. That I know. Where are you, Yaya?
Yeah, they don't got him credit for that.
Well, I saw the play. We recovered it. It was a sack fumble.
Yeah, I saw it too, but
Yeah.
I'm just saying they don't got him.
It's weird they don't. But my MVP is Yaya Diaby with the sack fumble, looking like Sack Barrett. That was his move. So Yaya, keep doing your thing. Hopefully you keep improving throughout the rest of the year. Yeah. Yes.
All right. Yeah. So y'all make sure you guys leave in the comments your MVP
Yes.
and y'all who's walking the plank. Thank you again for joining us for the Buccaneers Captain's Report post game. Buccaneers versus Detroit Lions. We did take that L.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, every dog has its bad days. 9-24, Bucs 9, Detroit Lions 24. We'll definitely see them again down the line. Please like, subscribe, comment, share with a friend, and from me to you, I love you guys. Appreciate y'all for locking in with us. Y'all could be watching anything, but y'all watching us, and that's greatly appreciated.
Yes, don't forget to subscribe and do all the things that They're all free. So subscribe, share, like, comment. We do read and respond to all of our comments. Once again, thank you.
We should start really shouting out people, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Comments. I mean, not really too much bad, but you know what I'm saying? If you bad nice with it, then we'll shout you out. I think I like doing that.
Heard
Showing
that.
love.
So comment, you may get a shout out. Once again, thank you for joining the Buccaneers Captain Report. Big and he is small.
AKA Jive.
And we'll see y'all on the next one. And even though we lost, don't forget, Bucs fans, it's not the end of the world.
Love, family.
We're 5-2. Remain calm.
Love, family.